Well, a good morning to you. How are you? Nice Sunday morning here, and I'm going to make some huevos revuelto a la mexicana, which is scrambled eggs Mexican style, okay? So, what I did is I started up frying the bacon and got it ready to go. So, we'll take it out. It's ready to roll, and yeah. Looks good. I like bacon down here. It's so much thicker and flavorful than what it is in Canada. So this is more bacon than I need, but it's okay. I just thought that I would have an abundance of it. Why not? So now that we got that part ready, we're ready to use the eggs. Now, last night we had dinner. It was burritos, and we had some garlic and some onion and a little bit of tomato left over. So I'm just gonna toss that all in with the scrambled eggs, and we'll go from there. There's just a little bit too much oil in the pan from the bacon, so I'm going to pour it out into a little dish so that we don't have it too greasy, because nothing worse than greasy eggs. You know what I mean? Ugh. Okay. So I'm gonna get going with the eggs here. It's just for the two of us, Donna and I, so we're gonna use 4 eggs. Oh, I need eggs. All right, get them ready. Oh, I just gotta get rid of this egg snot. I can't deal with it. It's just, oh, yeah, horrible. But anyhow, um, gotta eat it. Yeah. Okay, well, oops, here we go. And take the eggs and whip them up a little bit, like this. Get them all whipped up. What I do is, um, I put a little bit of water in because it'll make them a little more fluffier. A lot of people will use milk, which it doesn't make them fluffy as much as the water does. So I put a little bit of water in there. Kind of, I guess that helps them steam or something. I don't know. And if stuff falls, don't worry about it. We'll pick it up later. And a little bit of salt and pepper. I don't know how much. Maybe a little more pepper and salt. Get this on. There. That out of the way. Get them all scrambled up pretty good. Mixed up. Look for the egg snot. If you find any egg snot in here, just click that one right there. We'll just put that in the sink. Okay? There we go. So then, hang on, I gotta close the window. We have people, oh, that's on. It might be a little bit too hot, so I'll just let that sit over there for a minute and turn this down some more. Okay, so now I get the, oh yeah, it doesn't matter really. I think this is it. Oh yeah, we also had some refried beans with our dinner last night and some avocados, but we don't need the avocados right now. I'll just throw them on the counter over there. And it's got a little bit of cheese, but that's okay. We'll just throw it in anyhow. Oh, now this is brown enough that I can toss the eggs in, just like that. Look for the snot. If you find any, get rid of it. Nope. All right. So now we just let that do its thing for a little while. And when it's close to being done, maybe I should turn it up a little bit more. Yep, that's done. And then what I'll do is It's just from last night, eh? It doesn't matter. I mean, it's all good, and otherwise it'll be a fridge pet, and I'll throw it out in about 3 days, sometimes 4 if it gets hair on it. I'll let it stay a little bit longer because then it's a really nice pet, right? But we're gonna use this into the scrambled eggs. Look at, you see how it's coming? And you know, when you have the bacon in it, and you use the same pan, it kind of gets all mucked up with the bacon, but don't worry about it because it's bacon. It's just going to be flavorful. It just doesn't look great. Yeah, scramble these babies up. Let's just throw it in now. Why not? And just swap it together. There's a little bit of cheese in there too, but it'll just melt in with the eggs. It'll be really good. Delicioso. And just kind of slop it together till it solidifies. Scrambled. And the bacon, because I added because I added all the other stuff in it, I'm not going to chop the bacon up and put it in there. But if I was doing regular scrambled eggs without the goop from last night in it, then I would just chop up the bacon really, you know, little chunks like that, and then throw that in there and scramble it up. And it's actually quite good. Sometimes what you can do as well, I'm going to use bread for toast today, but sometimes you can use like burritos, and when this is just about done, or when it is done, you just heat your burritos up and then or the burrito shell thingies, and then you throw this into it, and you'll just roll it up and it'll be a nice burrito. So it may not look really good, but boy, is it ever tasty. Yeah, it's okay. The cheese just kind of melts in with it, and the eggs kind of eggy, gets hard, and yeah, I think it's coming along quite nicely. And it will probably be about this time when the eggs are halfway done that would be time to start the toast. And of course, I don't have a toaster down here, and I just haven't. You know what? There's not really that much of a need for a toaster, but don't use this here thing here, the middle thing, because it sticks like crazy. Now, I'm going to heat this up and take the toast. Bimbo. That's another whole movie. But anyhow, bimbo, yeah. Anyhow, open this up, and sometimes it's really hard to open. You know, like teeny weeny itsy bitsy twist ties that go whichever way they want to go. Not like up where we are. Open it like that. It doesn't matter as long as you get it open. And I just tear the bag right open. I got spare bags. See? I just tore it open. It really doesn't matter. Oh, now this should be. Oh, wait a minute. Don't want to burn the eggs. Keep stirring this so you don't burn them. The cheese is getting melty, so it's good. Put them in there. She's going to be so mad at me for tearing open the bag, but I got a spare bag. It's A-okay. There. And then that will just toast up nicely while I'm waiting for these eggs to get hard enough. See? Didn't look too bad, huh? I can smell the garlic. And then, oh, look who's here. What's going on in here? I am making you huevos, eggs, revuelto a la mexicana. Oh, yummy, hey?
I hope so.
I'll eat it. Yeah, and they're starting to dry out and get a little bit less slimy, so.
Oh, that's less slimy.
Oh, slimy, but horrible. Anyhow, this is pretty well, I would think, pretty close to being done. The toast isn't, so I'm going to turn that up a little bit higher. I don't think I can get it any higher. You heard that one before, eh? Can't get any higher. So, I don't know whether you guys have twist ties on your bread, but we're in Canada, they have those little clip things. They're quite easy to use. These twist ties, I just rip the whole bread right open. Sometimes the bread will just fly everywhere, but if it doesn't hit the floor, it's good. All right, so I think these to me look like they're done. I just want to make sure that they are though. And it just uses up all the leftovers from last night. I mean, that's the best part of it. And you don't just have to have leftovers from the night before if you want. You know, you can do fresh onions and garlic and whip up nice, flavorful. Sometimes you can put some of that, like Hernandez sauce. I think we have some in here.
Yes, we do.
We do?
In our top shelf.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Like a salsa stuff. But I'm gonna let that be as you want. Usually you just kind of just toss it in here and just go half a cup or so, just however much you think. But right now I'm not gonna do it because I want to put it on top of my eggs as a sauce afterwards. So yeah, I think these are done. They're getting towards the point of being burned, so I'm just gonna turn them off. But not burned. I mean, look, they're not burned. Not really. They're done. Right. And then the toast is done on half side. Oops, see like how nice and toasty that makes it. So much better. You can do all four. It's like a 4-toaster. 4-piece toaster. Ugh. And then you get the plates. And usually what happens is just as you're ready to sit down for your meal or something like that, the phone rings, and generally it's for us an 800, but for you people it might be a 900. So, oh, she's gonna get it. And usually what happens is you get the call, you're on there for about 5 to 7 minutes, and your meal gets cold. So I really am hoping that it's not for me. So now these avocados that I turfed off over here, I'm just gonna slap onto a plate. Yeah. I hope it's for her. Music to my ears, because we both have the 900s, and sometimes the phone call is for her, and sometimes the phone call is for me. So this time it's for her, thank God. So I'm just gonna slap some of this, or wait, before I do that, I wanna butter the toast. I hope I took this out of the fridge soon enough. Oh, well, sort of. But the best thing about it is, like, it's in the frying pan, so it's just gonna melt on your butter. I mean, melt on your toast as it is, but it doesn't really matter. Here. I don't like too much butter on my toast. Just a little bit like this. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah, you can. There. There. Usually we go out for breakfast, or a lot of times we go out for breakfast to a place called Quinta Valentina. And it's so good there. It's really classy, eh? And lately, one of the waiters, George, or I guess in Spanish it's Jorge, he took off up to California. So it's just not the same without him. He's a fantastic waiter there, but he's coming back. Aren't you? Huh? I know you watch your show, so that's why I'm saying hi. Okay, so look at this. It looks to me like this has got enough butter on them. Oh, those eggs. Hang on. That looks all right, right? Okay, so now we'll just slap some of this on. The thing is I don't know whether I should dish Donna's up now, because sometimes it's, like I said, it could be 5 to 7 minutes, sometimes it's 10, but that's what you get when you turn the phone on. And it's a really good source of income. We really enjoy it. It's inspirational. Okay, I'm gonna leave a little bit in the pan because it really wants seconds. A little bit of bacon on here, slap it onto the side. Here, 1, 2, 3. Oops. and a couple for Chicha. Okay? It doesn't look too bad. And we take the bread. Oh, that's pretty damn hot, let me tell you. Holy smokes, let me get a knife. And a cutting board. Oh, I almost put it on the hot burner, and if I did, I'd be melting it. I'm gonna do that and take the bread, cut it in half, put it there, this one. It's really hot on my fingers. I just want you to know that it is very hot on my fingers. So, for you, I'm burning my fingers. Okay? Kind of slap that on there. Use the tea towel to dry your hands because it really pisses her off. Okay, so, and usually I would put a little thing of an orange on there to make it look pretty, but there you go, there's the dinner, breakfast. Breakfast on a Sunday morning. Okay, so that's it, I think. That's all. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I'd like you to subscribe because, you know, everybody's doing it. And I'm just gonna keep up the good work. And I did all of this with a broken ankle. See, I can move it now. So much better. Okay, thank you for watching and take care. Have a fabulous day and adios.